Alright, Karina baby, good morning. Mama is attempting to go through all my stuff in my bedroom. So, I have a giveaway bag and I'm just trying to organize things. So I need to go through every single drawer and every single thing that I got and see what I can get rid of and what I'm willing to part with because, yeah. So today is September the 10th. And you are 5 years and 5 months 5 years and 5 months old today. And yeah, for some reason I think I thought that you were 5 years and 5 months old last month, but it's this month because in October you're 5 years and 6 months old. So let's read sneezing. Can we do a sneeze? Ah, ah, choo. Sneezing. Sneeze on Monday. Meet a witch. Sneeze on Tuesday. Fall in a ditch. Sneeze on Wednesday. Fly to the moon. Can you fly to the moon? Sneeze at you on Thursday. Whistle a tune. Achoo! Sneeze on Friday. Make a wish. Achoo! Sneeze on Saturday. Right? Saturday. Dance. Let's just sing. Oh, dance with a fish. Sneeze. Achoo! On Sunday. That's really clever. Good luck will stay with you forever and ever. That's super cute. So that was sneezing, and look at all the little places that she sneezed. That's super duper cute. Alright, so our next book in, because that was from a year full of stories, our next book in is an Aesop fable in the world's best fairy tales is The Town Mouse and the Country Mouse. Now remember who Aesop is? Aesop was a slave boy who got freedom from being a slave, and he told all these great fairy tales that he passed on from one generation to another. Once upon a time, a town mouse met a country mouse on the outskirts of a wood. The country mouse was sitting under a hazel thicket, plucking nuts. Busy harvesting, I see, said the town mouse. Who would think of our meeting in this out-of-the-way part of the world? Just so, said the country mouse. You are gathering nuts for your winter store, asked the town mouse. I am obliged to do so if we intend having anything to live upon during the winter, said the country mouse. The husk is big, the nut full this year. The husk is big and the nut full this year, enough to satisfy any hungry body. They have a body, right? So anyone who's hungry will be satisfied by this food, said the town mouse. Yes, you are right there, said the country mouse. And then she related how well she lived and how comfortable she was at home. The town mouse mentioned that she was the better off, but the country mouse said that nowhere could one be so well off as in the woods and hills. And they could not agree on this point. They promised to visit each other at Christmas. Then they could see for themselves which really had more comfortability. The visit was to be paid by the town mouse. Now, although the country mouse had moved down from the mountains for the winter, the road to her house was long and tiring, and one had to travel uphill and down dale The snow lay thick and deep, so the town mouse found it hard work to get on, and she became tired and hungry before she reached the end of her journey. How nice it will be to get some food, she thought. The country mouse had scraped together the best she had. There were nuts, kernels, polypody, and all sorts of roots, and many other good things which grew in the wood and fields. She kept everything in a hole far underground, so the frost could not reach it. And close by was a running spring, which was free of ice and all winter long, so she could drink as much water as she liked. There was an abundance of all she had, and they ate well and heartily. But the town mouse thought it was very poor fare indeed. One can, of course, keep body and soul together on this, she said, but I don't think much of it. Now you must be good enough to visit me and taste what we have. Yes, that her hostess would, and before long she set out. The town mouse had gathered together all the scraps from the Christmas fare which the woman of the house had dropped on the floor during the holidays, bits of cheese and butter, candle ends, cake crumbs, pastries, and many other good things. In the dish under the beer tab, she had drunk enough. In fact, the place was full of all kinds of dainties. They ate and fared well. The country mouse had seemed never to have enough. She has never tasted such deliciousness. But then she became thirsty, for she found the food both strong and rich, and so she wanted something to drink. We haven't far to go for the beer we shall drink, said the town mouse, and jumped up to the edge of the dish and drank till she was no longer thirsty. She did not drink too much, for she knew the Christmas beer was strong. The country mouse, however, thought the beer a splendid drink. She had never tasted anything but water. So she took one sip after another. But as she could not stand strong drink, she became dizzy before she left the dish. The drink got into her head and down into her toes, and she began running from one beer barrel to the other and dancing about on the shelves among the cups and mugs. She squeaked and squirreled as if she were intoxicated. You must not carry on as if you had just come from the backwoods, and make such a row and noise, said the town mouse. The master of the house is a bailiff, and he is very strict indeed. The country mouse said she did not care either for... Oh, look at the photo. What do you see? Do you see that cat? Oh, the kitty cat has a mouse. Bailiffs or beggars, but the cat sat at the top of the cellar steps, lying in wait, and heard all the chatter and noise. When the woman of the house went down to draw some beer and lifted the tarp floor, the cat slipped by into the cellar and struck its claws into the country mouse. Then there was quite another sort of dance. The town mouse slid back into her hole and sat in safety looking on, while the country mouse suddenly became sober when she felt the cat's claws in her back. Oh, my dearest bailiff, be merciful and spare me life, and I will tell you a fairy tale, she said. Well, go on, said the cat. Once upon a time there were two little mice, said the country mouse, squeaking slowly and pitifully, for she wanted to make the story last as long as she possibly could. Then they were not lonely, said the cat, dryly and curtly. And they had a steak they were going to fry. Then they could not starve, said the cat. And they put it out on the roof to cool, said the country mouse. Then they did not burn themselves, said the cat. But there came a fox and a crow, and they ate it all up, said the country mouse. Then I'll eat you, said the cat. But just at that moment the woman shut the trap door with a slam, which so startled the cat that she let her hold of the mouse. That she let go her hold of the mouse. One bound, and the country mouse found herself in the hole with the town mouse, for there a passage led upon into the snow. And you may be sure the country mouse did not wait long before she set out homeward. And this is what you call living at ease and being well off. She said to the town mouse, Heaven preserve me from having such a fine place and such a master. Why, I only just got away with my life. So she doesn't want to be in the town where she has to obey the cat, right? And live by his rules. Alright, baby cakes, let's do... I love Aesop's fables. I love the Aesop so much, and I love all the fairy tales because they just show you so many perspectives on life. They really do. From one thing to the next, right? I just love you, baby cakes, and I miss you so very much. Yesterday I had a dream I was holding you in my arms, and when I woke up I cried because all I want to do is just hold you in my arms and have you close and do whatever it is that you want to do. Mama's going to order you a doll, I think, today for your birthday or just for like a gift. It's almost Rosh Hashanah. So Rosh Hashanah is the new year, right? We celebrate everything in our lives from beginning to end. We don't eat, we don't sleep, we don't wear anything on our feet, we don't do anything. We sit down and we reflect about our lives and about what we can be doing better. That's what Rosh Hashanah is all about. Shana Tova is the new year. So we bring in the new year happy and sweet. What we do is we walk out to a brook, we write down every last thing, every last transgression of everything that has happened that we need forgiveness for and that other people need forgiveness for, right? So if we held on to any grudges, if we held on to anything throughout the entire year, Rosh Hashanah is where you deal with that. You write down everything that you need to write down. You call people, you talk to them, you tell them that you're sorry for this or that. They tell you that they're sorry for this or that, and you move on with your life. You don't hold on to grudges for years and years and years and years. You sit down, you write them down, you think about them, you process them. You don't do anything else that day. Rosh Hashanah is really a good holiday. And then what you do is you walk out into the woods, you find a brook, you rip up that piece of paper, it's biodegradable, and you drop it into the lake, the stream, the river, whatever it is that's flowing water, and you watch that go away. Alright? And then the next day, you do apples and you do honey for a happy, sweet new year. It's Shana Tova, it's a beautiful day, and then you start your new year, right? That's what we do as Jews. That's just what we do. But, so I can't wait to have that tradition with you. I think I'm going to actually start my list today because it's almost Rosh Hashanah. So I think it's a good thing to do. Baby, I just love you and I just miss you and I wish that I had you to be able to celebrate all the holidays with you. I think we're going to miss Rosh Hashanah together. We're going to miss Shana Tova together. We're going to miss Sukkot together. We're going to miss Hanukkah together. I think that by Purim, I think that we'll be back together. Sukkot is a beautiful holiday. You spend 8 days out in a clearing in the woods, and what you do is you eat good food and you thank God for all the harvest all around you. It's a harvesting holiday where you celebrate the earth, and it's a beautiful holiday. And then at the end of it, if you belong to a synagogue, you go down and you celebrate with a bunch of food and drink with everybody that you know. It's a beautiful holiday. And then, of course, Hanukkah is the story of the Maccabees, right? I remember telling you this when you were little, but you're not going to remember now. What happened was we were in Greece, and they wouldn't let us join in any of the games that they were playing. They wouldn't let us do anything. They were keeping us as slaves, and then they put a statue of Zeus in one of our in one of our synagogues. Back then it was called a temple. So then we got together, all the Maccabees got together, we went out and we decided to wage war on the Greeks. And we smashed all their stuff, and then we held up inside of our synagogue where we kicked Zeus out of our synagogue, and we found oil that was supposed to last for 1 day, but it lasted for 8, and then we celebrate the story of the Maccabees every year, right? And then Purim, Pesach, either way you want to call it, is the story of Esther and how she saved all of our lives from Haman. And so we make dainty little treats and we have fun, and it's just so much fun. There's usually festivals and stuff. I love you, baby. I love you so much. I miss you. Can't wait to have you back. I can't wait to have you back in my life. Let's do one of our songs. Let's do Swing Low, Sweet Chariot, coming forth to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming forth and carry me home. Well, I looked over Jordan, and what did I see? Coming forth to carry me home, a band of angels coming after me, coming forth to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming forth to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming forth and carry me home. Well, sometimes I'm up and sometimes I'm down, coming forth to carry me home. But still I feel my soul is heavenly bound, coming forth and carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming forth to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming forth and carry me home. Now if you get there before I do, coming forth to carry me home. But still I tell all my friends I'll be coming there too, coming forth and carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming forth to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming forth to carry me home. You know that I love you, coming forth to carry me home. You know my word is good, you know my word is true, coming forth and carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming forth to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming forth and carry me home. You know that I love you, coming forth to carry me home. You know my word is good, you know my word is true, coming forth and carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming forth to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming forth to carry me home. I love you, Karina, and I miss you. I miss you so much. Let's do There once was a girl down in my alleyway. Hey, bully in the alley. Once was a girl in Shinbone Alley. Bully down in the Shinbone Alley. So help me, Bob, and bully in the alleyway. hey, bully in the alley, so help me Bob. And bully in the alley, bully down a shin bone now. Once was a girl that I loved dearly, way, hey, bully in the alley. Once was a girl that I spliced nearly, bully down a shin bone now. So help me Bob, and bully in the alley, way, hey, bully in the alley, so help me Bob. And bully in the alley, bully down a shin bone now. I left my girl to go a-sailing, way, hey, bully in the alley. Left my girl to go a-whaling, bully down the shin bone now. So help me Bob, and bully in the alley, way, hey, bully in the alley, so help me Bob. And bully in the alley, bully down the shin bone now. If I ever get back, I'll marry little Sally, way, hey, bully in the alley. Have 6 kids and live in Shin Valley, bully down a shin bone now. So help me Bob, and bully in the alley, way, hey, bully in the alley, so help me Bob. Bully in the alley, bully down a shin bone now. All she did was dilly and dally, way, hey, bully in the alley, so help me Bob. And bully in the alley, bully down a shin bone now. Alright, let's do the Grand Old Duke of York had 10,000 men. He marched them up to the top of the hill, and then he marched them down again. And when they were up, they were up, and when they were down, they were down. And when they were only halfway up, they were neither up nor down. Let's do Lila Tove, and good night to you. Lila Tove, may your dreams come true. We sing Lila Tove, may Israel protect you throughout the night until we reach the morning light. I love you, my baby. Like Papa used to say, Mama's his sun, Papa's my moon, and you're our rainbow baby. You're quite literally my little rainbow baby. And I love you, and I miss you, and I can't wait to hold you in more than just my dreams. I can't wait. I miss you so much. I love you, baby.